They tipped you $30 to bring them their food. Is Kennedy's college fund worth all this?
I don't know.
Today, probably not. She's being a turd. Like last week, she made $500. Like, what? I'm in the wrong business. Orange cream shake. I'd be broke. I'd be owing DoorDash. I'd be DoorDashing to myself. She's a teacher. Would you rather teach or DoorDash? DoorDash. Can you go through the drive-thru?
No.
Scratch that. I ain't getting out of the car 20 times a day. Like 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, my friend is DoorDashing and she went into the Arby's and she's not came back and it's been like 3 minutes. Can somebody come check on her?
Boulevard. Then turn right. So
DoorDash talks to you? Just riding along on my automobile. Me talk. Is that a you talk too much slur? It is just an easy, quick way to make extra money on your own time. Anyway, we went down a rabbit hole, but I don't know. I have questions, you know, I have questions that I'll ask God one day. Love people. Maybe if people felt more love and felt more help, they wouldn't turn to that. I feel like one day he'll make it make perfect sense. He makes no mistakes. We have an audience. Shit, you front row. You want my autograph? You want fist bump? I can't make everybody happy. My hair is in my face. Oh, you know. I still think we're crooked. Not everything you do for somebody should have a price tag on it or have conditions with it. I think, okay, let's move on. Why am I not in a talking mood? I'm always in a talking mood. You have bumps. I know, don't go away. Did you hit puberty?
I guess.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we thought we would sit down with y'all on the front porch, and it is cold out here. It is June the
14th.
June the 14th, and it says it's 81 degrees, but it's cloudy and it's a little windy and it's just cold. It's so windy that we had to put y'all in front of the front door so you're enclosed so the wind's not, you know, the sound. And turn our chairs around, and it just, I had it pictured over there where our chairs were. Well, that's just sitting down, and we've had to make a whole ordeal and rearrange porch furniture, the whole 9 yards, and Flash is at the door staring at us. So we haven't done a live in a while. We thought we would just sit down and talk to y'all, tell you what's been going on, answer some questions, some comments. I've had several messages sent to me since I did the decluttering video at a friend's house and things like that. So we were just going to talk to y'all a little bit. Okay, so a girl that I know, she sent me a message on Facebook and asked me if I would help her, like give her some tips or tricks or just come help her organize her garage and closet. They're fixing to list their house for sale, so the real estate agent walked through their house and told them some things that needed to be done, and the master closet and the garage was one of them. But I was glad to do that for her. I was filming a video, so I was like, I don't care to come help you, that's fine, but can I film it? Because, you know, if I couldn't film, then I would probably just have to stay at home and just film. You know, I need content to put up for you guys. So she said yes, that would be fine, but she didn't want to be on video. She didn't want her daughter to be on video. And her husband was like, I don't care. You know, either way. I didn't really include him, but maybe once or something, or just walking by real quick. But I've had several people message me and ask me, would I consider doing that for just anybody and things like that. And I wouldn't mind to do it every now and then, like not all the time. I can't do that. I've got to be here. There's things that have to be done here, of course. But that is something I wouldn't mind doing. I know her mom asked me like how I got started. She was like, did you go to school to do this? All this stuff. And I was like, no, like I don't even like cleaning. I don't even like to declutter. Like I'm the most unorganized person in this world. And like I know when she was talking about her closet and garage being like that, I was like, don't feel bad, like that is me on steroids. But the reason I started decluttering and things like that is mainly because when I moved in with Heather, she's so organized and has no clutter, and you know, it just made me kind of want to be like that. It was so chaotic the way I had things going on. It was just chaotic. I was all over the place. I think a lot of clutter is chaos, and it's not that I enjoy doing those things, decluttering and organizing. That's the main reason I started doing that. I just wanted to simplify a little bit, and like I've said so many times, not be digging for socks as you're walking out the door to school or to a ball game or something like that. So I wanted to do that for myself, and I have gotten better. I would say I'm halfway there. I wouldn't say I'm all the way there. As far as a mess and picking up after yourself, I feel like I'm the one that picks it up anyway. So if I leave my things laying around, I'm ultimately the one that's going to pick them up anyway. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm definitely not an expert by no means. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm winging every single bit of it. I just try to do what makes sense to me. I'm better at going through things and kind of get rid of it or keep it or whatever, and then she's better at where to put it. Let's put it here for this reason. This makes more sense. I'm gonna hang dress shirts, t-shirts. Like, my stuff's all scattered. Her stuff is all organized as far as hanging. So I think we kind of make a good team as far as that goes. I do the filming and editing, and she's really good at organizing and keeping things where they go and making a home for things, so that works out well. I had a comment that instead of like slowing down when I'm on the ladder and talking and being silly, maybe I need to slow down some of the organizing and decluttering and things like that. As far as that goes, especially in her closet, I was very limited on what I could film. She was in the bedroom, her mom was in the bedroom, her husband was in and out. There were pictures of her family all over the place. There were mirrors, so even if I didn't get that angle, I could still see her in a mirror. I had to crop out so much of it that's just the best I could do with it. I completely respect her home, her privacy, her family, all the things, all that stuff. So it made it hard. It made it hard when I went to edit to keep those things and her privacy and respect their wishes. So that's why I didn't have everything filmed. If it was my house, it would be different. I could lay it all out and show y'all everything, but I couldn't do that there. There were where they work on their shirts, or their kids' school or something like that, or a name, and I just couldn't leave a lot of that in there. So there's that. There's been a couple messages asking me if I got paid to do that, and they offered so many times to pay us to cook supper, all that stuff, and of course we definitely took supper.
Took the food. It was good.
But I did not charge anything to do that. I, for one, don't feel like I am good enough to charge for anything like that. I'm not an expert, and it's not like I'm a professional that went in her house and did all these things and made it perfect. It's not perfect, and I just felt like it was a friend helping a friend. I know that if I asked her to do that, she would have been here in a second. Sometimes you just need a friend, and sometimes you don't. There doesn't need to be a price tag on everything. If I was missing work to do it, or if I was having a hard time buying groceries or something like that, I would have took it. That would have been fine. But not everything you do for somebody should have a price tag on it or have conditions with it. I know she said so many times, I'm going to keep it this way. I love it. I'm going to keep it this way. And if she called me back in a year and said, can you come help me again? And it looked like that all over again, I'm not going to say no, because I helped you once and that's it. People need help. If she didn't help me, unless I was perfect, she would never help me, because I can clean and it be trashed all over again. We're human and we all need help. And she was so overwhelmed that I just felt like I took some weight off her. And I love doing that. I think that's my love language. I'm a giver. Mm-hmm. You're definitely a giver.
No.
100% hands down giver. I am a giver. I like to do things for people like that, without price tags, and just to make them small, to make them feel good, to take stress off people, things like that. So that's why I did what I did. I didn't do it to make money off of it. I did ask her if I could film it. She said yes, and so I thought that was fair. And yeah, so no, didn't charge her. I'm not gonna say that I would never charge to do that one day if I got super big into it or whatever, but it's not the funnest thing in the world to me. But it was more fun because it wasn't my things and it wasn't my mess, and I felt like I was gonna make it look so good that she would be so happy in the end with it and things like that. So it's not your mess. You're not emotionally attached. You didn't pay your hard-earned money for those things, so it's easier to let things go or to, you know, tell them. And there was like a Christmas doormat, and it was faded, and she was going to keep it. And I was like, do you really want to keep it? Or, you know, it's seen its better days. You probably will get a new one at Christmas. She tossed it. But when it came to things like loved ones that have passed, that she had their things, absolutely, we're going to make a spot for that, and you're going to keep that forever, you know. So you just have to be sensible about it. Don't push people into getting rid of things that they are really attached to. And I will say that you don't have to live your life in complete order, everything perfect, decluttered, organized. You don't have to do that. I know several people that live in almost hoarder houses. But you know what? If that's you and you're the only one there and it's not bothering anybody else and those things sitting around make you happy, then have those things sitting around. There is no right, or it's not right or wrong to have it or to not have it. So don't ever feel like you're less than or embarrassed by having those things, because they're your things. It's your life. Make yourself happy. And if that makes you happy, then do that. Oh, I just helped a friend go through her closet. It was there for 8 hours. She got rid of a ton. This was before I made her take everything out. Do you ask her if I can show them? Oh, wow. Okay, I'll just ask her if I could show. So I had someone message me and say that they helped their friend for 8 hours go through their closet and got rid of so much stuff. So I get messages like this all the time. I have no idea who this is, where she lives, anything about her, but I get tons of messages like this all the time. And that's what makes me want to do it again, or to film it again, is to give you all motivation, ideas. And we don't have the best ideas, but I guess it's better than nothing, you know. But I think mentally it does something to you to watch somebody clean their house or declutter or organize. It makes you want your own space like that. I think
gives you ideas
it does. She said sure. So, oh my gosh, that's a bigger transformation than mine was. Also made her use all the same color hangers. She had like 6 different colors, and my OCD couldn't take it. And that's awesome, because maybe she did this before I threw my video out, but maybe my hope is she's seen my video and it made her want to help a friend.
Just click on the pictures. Can you see? Open.
Look at that. That looks so good. That's a lot of clothes. But that's what motivates me, and that's what makes me feel like I'm making a difference with other people, and I love that. I did get asked what kind of shampoo and conditioner I use because my hair looks so healthy. My hair is from probably here to here is healthy, but like my ends are so fried because I curl it almost every day. I don't color it anymore, so the ends still have color on it, but
Speaking of coloring,
but this is all natural. And I have noticed I have a few gray hair. Do you get your gray hair from your dad? Is that where it's inherited, your dad's side of the family? I don't know either, but my dad's 75-ish, and he doesn't really have a ton of gray hair at all, so maybe I get that from him. But I had COVID in 2020 and was in the hospital for a week. When I got out, it was like 6 weeks to even get to where I could walk through a store and grocery shop. But one of the side effects was hair loss. So I would wash my hair and pull it out, and it would just be globs. I mean, seriously, I had bald spots. It was so bad. I just bargained with God, and I said, if you'll let me keep my hair, I'll never cut it. I'll never color it. I'll just like, please. So, I mean, I'll end up cutting it because it is getting pretty long. But I really don't have any desire to color my hair anymore. Okay, so another thing. Last night we went door dashing. You know, Heather's been door dashing. It's kind of like her and Kennedy's thing. Kennedy can't go all the time, but she does go with her when she can. And they've been doing this so Kennedy will have money put up for college, for things for her dorm, or eating, gas, you know, all those things, because she's not going to be able to work and play ball and do school. So this is just their little summer project. And last night we took you all with us dashing. I've had several people message me and ask me about dashing to make extra money, or YouTube to make extra money. And I will say dashing is immediately extra money. YouTube is not. So I would definitely go with dashing unless it's something you're passionate about and you just want to grow your channel and you have to be patient. Patience. That's the number one thing I would say. If you're starting YouTube, you have to be patient. I have videos that get like 1,500 views, and then I've got videos that's got like 18,000 views. And it's just, you know, the decluttering and organizing, they get more views, or a home project gets more views. But that's something I don't do every day. So I am cleaning every day, and I am cooking every day and things like that. The girl that I decluttered her garage, she had a bunch of shiplap that they were just throwing away. And I was like, are you throwing that away? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, can I have it? And she was like, well, yeah. So we brought all that shiplap home, and we're going to do our backsplash in shiplap. I don't know how it'll look, but if it don't look good, you know what? We can take it down and we can redo it. How rude. Just cut off while I'm talking in the middle of a conversation. But if it don't look good, so what? We'll take it down. We'll do something different. So it's free. I will do projects like that. Like we painted the house and we did all these things, and that does get a lot of views. And decluttering a closet, I need to do that again. We do need to do some decluttering in this house again. It's kind of got me wanting,
kids included.
Yeah, it's kind of got me wanting to, my hair is in my face. Oh, it's kind of got me wanting to do that again here because we need it. And I cleaned the garage out. Well, I cleaned the garage. Okay, I didn't even clean it. I put things where they go, I guess, in the garage a couple of videos back. We have that refrigerator, a washer and a dryer, things like that out there. So Alden did help us move those things back against the wall, so it is a little more organized, even since you all have seen it. But we need to do some things like that. But I'm not just going to declutter a decluttered space for views. This is my life, and some of it's boring, some of it you don't want to see, so you probably don't enjoy seeing us go to Walmart and act like we're idiots. But that's how we are, and that's what we do. It's what we do to keep a smile on my kid's face, or perfect, you know. Life's not always fun, and it's not always easy, and you have to make the best of it. And if we can laugh and enjoy yourself, that's what we're going to do. So with that being said, there's going to be videos that are more popular than others, and if you don't like that kind of video, don't watch it. There's times I'm more serious than others, and I can't make everybody happy. You know, some people like all music, some people like all talking, some people like projects, some people like serious, some people like us just the way we are. And I will say that this channel is going to be just the way we are. And there are times that we're going to be serious, and there's times that we're going to be funny, and there's, you know, we're a package deal. If you don't like those kind of videos, just skip. Oh, don't watch. Just don't watch it. I don't ever want to act like I'm being rude to you by saying things like that, but I can't make everybody happy, and I know you all understand what I'm saying. So, you know, it's take the good with the bad, skip through, see, you know, watch what you want to, and don't watch what you don't want to watch. I don't care. You know, I'm not doing this for a name or to make all this money or anything like that. It is extra income, and that's nice because it's a lot of time, and there's money involved. Like I bought a camera, I bought, you know, you do have to put money into it, but it is nice to be able to get a nice chunk of change every month to put up for my kids. I'm not going to say I'm a single mom. I'm just not going to say that because I'm not a single mom. I have Alden. I'm not a single mom. I just want to be able to put some money up for my kids in case Lexi, you know, needs groceries if her and her husband's out of work, or if Reagan needs tires on her car and doesn't have it, or Kennedy needs something for college. Allison's going to need school clothes, school supplies. And just by you all being here and watching, you're giving money to my kids, and I could never tell you how much I appreciate that. It's not a huge amount every month, but it's money that I can put into my kids, and I do appreciate that. Like, thank you so much. I love that. We have an audience. Chip, you front row. You want my autograph? You want fist bump? He said no. He went.
Hope he ran away.
I've had people say, ask about DoorDashing, because Heather's DoorDashing, and ask about YouTube, about making money. And when I said dashing is like immediate pay, it is. So last night we took you guys with us just to kind of show you how it works a little bit. And it's a little random, and we're just acting stupid and funny. So if that kind of video offends you, you probably want to just end in a second. It does kind of show you how it works. Reagan said she's made $180 something in one day before. Last week Heather made $500, and it wasn't a ton of time. It was a few hours here, a few hours there, and it is gas. It is wear and tear on your car, your tires, oil changes, things like that. But it's a pretty good chunk of change. There is no taxes took out, so if you do this, put back money for your taxes. When I'm cleaning and video and filming, when I'm cleaning 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 and filming, when I am cleaning and filming. When I'm cleaning and filming, she doesn't mind helping me. And she jumps in and she's busy, so that's great. But when I'm editing and voiceovering, she is bored out of her mind.
Because I can't get up and do anything because she's got to film it.
Or she's sitting there, like, what I can tell, like, I'll be editing and I can tell she's watching. So she'll be like, you better crop that out. Or, and I'm like, so anyway, she just likes to stay busy. She has to go.
So I don't get the death stare.
She has to go all of the time. So that, I guess, gets her and Kennedy some time together. Her and Kennedy are very close. So that's kind of like their thing. And that was kind of their deal. Kennedy put her notice in and quit her job. She worked childcare at a fitness place. So we wanted her to have the summer just to be a kid and to get prepared for softball and to get really into the workouts and practice and things like that. So that's what she's doing. And it's their thing. It gives them something to do. They make pretty good money. I mean, $500 extra in a week. That's awesome.
I took 2 days off.
And you guys may be different, but to me, that's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty good money.
It's $2,000 a month if you make it every week.
Yeah, I mean,
I won't make that every week.
I mean, even if you made $200 a week, that's $800 a month. That's a pretty good chunk of change. So what I'm saying is, I know that there's people, you all have told me that there's people like you, like me, that need extra money. We don't, not doing it to be greedy. She is kind of addicted to it, like watching her money go up. She's like, I'm gonna go dash because I want it to be like an even 500, and I'm at 482, so I need to go take like 2 orders. And I'm like, yeah, but that is a lot of money. I know, like, I don't have a huge bank account, and what I do have and what you have, like, we don't want it to be every penny to pay the bills or buy groceries or to send with Kennedy or things like that. So, you know, if you're able and you want to make extra money, I think you should work and make extra money. I think that's what God expects of us, is to work if you're able and to make a living. And it, you know, Reagan does that full time. Like I said, in March, Reagan made over $3,000 door dashing. Now, mind you, there's gas and oil changes, because I think she had 2 oil changes that one, maybe 1 or 2 in that month or around that time. There is, you know, wear and tear on your car, oil changes, gas, things like that. But Reagan does it full time, which Reagan's just young and, you know, whatever. She's still on our insurance, Alden and I's insurance. She's still on that. You know, they can stay on it till they're 29, even if they're married. Come on, but you're gonna reject me getting my gallbladder took out or something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, just like I tried to get, after I had Kennedy, I tried to get my tubes tied and they denied it. And then I got pregnant with Allison, so they had to pay a hospital bill and a birth and her for the next 29 years. Anyway, we ain't gonna talk about all that. But if you're looking to make extra money, that's a good way to do it. You can take your kids with you. You can, even if you have teenagers, let them get out of the car and go in with their phone and show them, get the food, bring it, take it to the door, just drive them. It is fun sometimes just to be out of the house and riding around and seeing other houses in different areas you've not really been. So it is fun. It could probably be potentially dangerous, so please be safe. You know, whatever safe means to you, however you feel safe, you need to do that. That's what she does. She is 100% safe, so don't go messing with Heather, because she got her own back. But anyway, so I'll include all of that in just a second. So you'll see all of the last night dashing, you know, showing y'all how it works, things like that from last night. Heather asked me to go with her, and she's really good about doing things I want to do. Just like sitting here, I'm like, hey, you want to go outside and talk with me? She's like, sure. You know, she just don't ever tell me no, really. Sometimes. Can I borrow $1,000? No. She told me no. Oh, we were also going to ask you guys if you've watched, what is that called?
Curious Case of Natalia Grace.
Have you all watched that?
If you have not, watch it.
You need to watch it.
Tell us your opinion. So I wouldn't watch it with young kids.
So if you've watched it, I want to know your thoughts on it. Is it okay to tell them our thoughts on it?
No, we need to hear their thoughts.
Can you
first.
openly say?
Well, I don't want to sway them.
Okay, my thoughts.
No.
In a nutshell.
No.
I think that
no,
little
no.
girl was failed terribly. 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 My heart, like, ripped out for that kid.
She didn't have any people for a long time she could depend on.
Nobody wanted her.
Adoptive parents
That's what
or
I
anything.
felt. She was failed terribly. Terribly
She was
failed.
failed terribly. Terribly.
And, yeah. And then Shiny Happy People. Is that what it's called? We watched that. I watched 19 Kids and Counting. I watched it from the very beginning when it was like 10 Kids and Counting or whatever it started out. So if I threw like a video like this, it's not going to get a ton of views. And like if I threw out another decluttering video and another one and home project and another one, like my channel would grow super fast. And it would make a whole lot more money. But that's not what I want it to be about. I want you all to be able to sit on the porch with us and talk. And I want to pick your brains and to know each of you and how you feel. I've had several messages from several people just because I talk about God and my faith. And I've said a million times, I'll never shove that down anybody's throat, and I never will. I think I have a right to how I believe, and you have a right to how you believe, and that's fine, but we can love each other and be friends anyway. That's just, I don't know why that's so hard for some people. But with that being said, I've had some messages that have said, like, I've tried for years to have a baby and I can't, but I see so many people that don't need them and their kids are abused and blah, blah, you know. And I reply back, I understand. Like, even with this story of this little girl, I question why God allows things like that to happen, especially to kids, you know, or, you know, a kid being molested or abused or something like that. That bothers me. I don't have the answers. I don't. And I think it's only human to question God and to have those questions. I completely understand. So when you send me messages like that, I don't get offended, and I don't take it that you're trying to tell me that there is no God or whatever. I mean, you're just voicing your opinion, and I like hearing that. I like hearing from you guys and how you feel and your thoughts and beliefs and stuff like that. I don't have the answers. All I know is that for me, I feel like one day he'll make perfect sense. He makes no mistakes. That's just my opinion. Like Heather didn't have kids. You said at one time you wanted kids. You wanted her to have kids. She doesn't have kids. I had 4. She could look at me like, well, you popped out 4 in a row and I couldn't even have 1. But you know what? It's God's plan and you have to trust it. And you have all kinds of kids now, probably more than you want. I'll share mine. I have enough to share.
I mean, it's just like, I lost my dad when I was 7. Why? Why did that have to happen? There's a reason.
Yeah, I mean, even with my older 2 kids, they're adopted, and their real dad had their biological dad. They have a real dad. Their biological dad had problems. He had issues, and I always tell my kids, he loves you as much as he can love you, and, you know, I'm sorry this was the hand you were dealt. I don't know how it feels to not have a dad that wasn't there, or to feel like my dad didn't want me, because I have the best dad and mom in the world, and they were so good to me, still are, and I don't know how that feels, so I couldn't sympathize with them. But there were times they were probably hurting, and Heather could. It was for different reasons that there wasn't that person in their life, but like Heather told Lexi and Reagan, at least God gave you a dad. You know, he filled that void because they were adopted by Alden. Alden does not make a difference, loves all 4 of those kids exactly the same. Blood does not matter. And I absolutely agree. Blood does not matter. That's not what makes a family, because I have family that is blood and that I don't even really have anything to do with. So, you know, you're like a sister to me as much as my brother is a brother to me. So, yeah. Shiny Happy People. If y'all don't watch that, that's interesting. I watched 19 Kids and Counting. I did. And, you know, they believe a little different than I believe, but that's okay. And I thought they did really well to have that many kids and, you know, took care of them, all that. Well, then the whole scandal came out, and all I'll say is he'll answer for what he did and I'll answer for what I did, and it's really none of my business or anybody else's business to be aired out in the whole wide world for everybody to see, but it is. So my thoughts on that is, you know, that's just like abortion. I was raised it's wrong, well, you know, all this stuff. My feeling on that, Allison is 12 years old, and if she were raped and pregnant, I don't know what I would do. I wouldn't want her body to go through that, and I wouldn't want her to go through that. I can't say that I wouldn't go have that done. I don't know. I think every situation is different, and if you don't agree with abortion, and if I don't agree with abortion, and you do agree with abortion, and you go have an abortion, that's none of my business. Whether, you know, if it's legal, if it's not, right, wrong, you answer for yourself.
You don't judge other people?
No, you don't judge. It's not none of my business. There may be a reason. I mean, I believe the way I believe, but that doesn't mean that the way you believe is wrong or any of my business. And that's where I think a lot of people overcross their boundaries. I think that's why there's so many problems in this world, is because people don't worry about themselves and mind their own business, and it hurts innocent people, and it causes, you know, conflict. I'm sure just because I said this on my video today, there's probably going to be tons of comments that say you're for abortion or you're not for abortion, and I'm not going to say that I am or I'm not. I have no feeling really on it.
Well,
yeah,
I mean, I've never been in that situation to know what. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what I'd do. Honestly, I don't know. And until you're in their shoes, you don't know either. And you can say all day long that, oh, that baby was put there for a reason, God did it for a reason, all that stuff. And I agree with that too. But at the same time, why? I mean, there's questions. Like, you ask God why, and I don't know, you know. But the one thing I do know is that we can have different opinions, we can believe different ways, and we can still just love each other. You'll answer for yourself, I'll answer for myself.
But that's hard for people to just love.
I don't know why.
They can't just love one another and go on. You have to
it's
hate.
Be
judgmental.
I think it boils down
opinion.
to so much hate.
Yeah.
Like, if I went and had an abortion today, there would be so many people that would hate me, and that's not anybody's place to hate anybody else. If the way I look at it, you know, if you were in that position that you did that, you would need love. Like, love people. Maybe if people felt more love and felt more help, they wouldn't turn to that. And, you know, that's just, I don't know. I have questions, you know, I have questions that I'll ask God one day. You know, I've had 2 miscarriages, and at the time I questioned why, you know, I don't understand, but you know, I had a miscarriage right before I got pregnant with Kennedy the next month. Had I had that baby, I wouldn't have Kennedy. And you have to trust His plan, and you have to have enough faith to know that His plan's right and He won't lead you wrong. And that's just all I know to do. Anyway, we went down a rabbit hole, but this is just stuff that we talk about, you know, like, oh, that reminded me, this is the one that asked about the shampoo and conditioner. I got off on my, you know, like talking about my hair a minute ago.
She went into COVID.
Yeah, I use whatever's cheap. Suave. Dove. I like Dove.
When they have it.
Pantene, whatever. I mean, if there's something that you think is a little better and it's on sale for the same price, we'll get it. But we have a lot of girls in this house, and we have a lot of kids and their friends in this pool that are showering and taking baths and all that stuff. So we go through a crap ton of shampoo and conditioner. So we're definitely not going to go buy Biolage and set it out for everybody, you know.
No.
And so we just use cheap. You know, she's like stalking the ads, Food City, like all these sale ads, and she'll wait till it's on sale on Friday to go get it to say 50 cents.
It's not that much.
Whereas,
it's more than that.
Whereas I would rather pay the 50 cents than have to go on Friday and deal with the crazy crowd. You know, but we are frugal. That is the right word, right? We are frugal. I'm frugal. I don't go get my hair done. I don't go get my nails done. I don't really do anything for myself. No, you don't. I mean, I don't think I just waste money.
I bought a new pair of shorts.
You got them on?
Yeah, $5 whole.
If I spend money, it's on my kids or it's something for this house, basically. But I don't spend a lot of money. I don't have a whole lot of extra money to spend. But anyway, this has probably been about an hour. Because it's already cut off once. It's been cut off again. Okay. So I'm going to include us dashing last night. So you can kind of see how it is. If you have a friend that could go with you and you could split the money, for one, it would be safer.
Yes.
The gas would be cheaper. You could split money with somebody like that. It wouldn't be a ton of money. You know, if you made $100, maybe you do 50 a piece. But if that 50 a piece fed your kids supper and breakfast the next morning, then I say have at it. It is just an easy, quick way to make extra money on your own time. But we're going to include that now so you can kind of see how that works and this adventure that Heather's gotten into. She's so DoorDash obsessed. That's just crazy. What are you going to do? Like, she's a teacher, but then she's DoorDashing. So is it going to be weird if you like knock on the door and it's one of your students and they're like, "Hi, Miss Overbay. Thanks for bringing my DoorDash order."
Yeah.
Then tell them about the card.
Okay. So I didn't realize when you signed up, you can sign up for the Dasher Direct card. So I didn't do it because I thought, well, it's just going to go on my bank account every week and blah, blah, blah. Sign up for the card. At the end of every day, the money goes directly on that card. So you can either keep it on the card and use it whenever you want to, or you can spend it that day. You can go get cash out. Because if you wait till Monday, they process it on Monday, put it in your bank Monday night, and you get it sometime Tuesday, Wednesday. So sign up for the Dasher Direct card.
So there's no fee or anything?
No.
So it's just a debit card that you can use anywhere, or you can just go to the ATM and get the cash off of it. And it's paid at the end of every day. So if you're young, or if you really do need the money daily to pull out or to buy groceries or something. Yeah. So if you've got a full-time job and you've got kids and you're like, "Man, how am I going to pay $100 for daycare this week?" Then you could put your kid in the car and dash an hour a day and probably pay for daycare. I mean, you could. So, you know, that's just a thought. I have had some questions about that, so I just thought we'd answer that. But I didn't really know how to do this video. I didn't know whether to clean or to do something and throw in with the dashing video, and I didn't really just want it to be a dashing video, so I don't know. I just thought we would sit down and answer a few questions and talk to y'all, hang out a little bit. Haven't done a live in a while.
We need to do a live again.
We do need to do a live again. Maybe.
Well, I like listening to you talk and reading comments.
Maybe this weekend. Me talk. Is that a you talk too much slur?
No.
I think it is.
No, I would never say that.
Anyway, whose name's on this channel?
Not mine.
My name ain't on that DoorDashing card.
That's right. That ain't.
But anyway, I'll insert that here, and it ends out. It just ends, so there's really no ending to it. So I'll tell you guys here. I guess I can't read my devotional. I'll do the devotional next time. But we love you. We're so glad you're here. We're very thankful for you. You are giving my kid gas money to go to college. You're giving my kid money to eat on while she's in college and things like that. And you're buying Allison school clothes and school supplies and feeding my kids supper. So just by being here and watching me, you're supporting me so much, and you are making a way for me to provide a little extra for my kids, and I appreciate that so much, and my kids appreciate that so much. I know they do. But thank you guys so much for watching. We love you. We're your friends. We'll always try to answer you back. I always say that, and it is a lot more messages and a lot more comments now than it used to be. I probably get 10 or 15 messages a day on Instagram, or, you know, comments way more, but I do try to take time every day to answer you back. If I don't, you know, I know in Instagram there's like a hidden request box, and I went there and found messages that were like 3 or 4 weeks old, and I felt so bad, but I'm not very tech savvy, so if I skip your comment, message me back, be like, "Hey, I sent you a message." That's how I found one message, is somebody was like, "Hey, I sent you a message," and I actually seen that one. So I went and I seen the other one. But I don't mean to overlook anybody, but I love you guys, and Jesus loves you guys so much, and we hope you guys have a great day. And I'll insert the DoorDash adventure here. The end. Cut. Is that how they do it? Or this way? Did I look at her?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a Florida fan. Cut. I do like Florida softball. Okay. Do you want to say it? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Amanda.
I'm Heather.
This is Heather. We are so glad you're here. If you're not new, we are still so glad that you're here. Being the best friend that I am, Heather is always on board when I want to clean something or if I have a big crazy idea to do a project or something. So she is door dashing, y'all know that. So I told her that I would go with her for 5 minutes. So I told her that I would go with her and moral support or something, you know, or if somebody cancels an order, I'll eat it. Take care of those things, you know, it's what friends do. We're gonna show y'all how to do it. She's gonna show y'all how to do it. And we're gonna see where this evening takes us. Do you get scared? Is it ever places that make you feel unsafe?
Not during the day. The app will actually, I guess it knows if you went back roads for a long time, because after you deliver, the app actually asks, did you feel safe? And very safe, mostly safe or unsafe.
Oh, really? Well, that's cool.
It's asked me like 3 times. And I didn't feel safe because I had 2 big dogs.
When I delivered mail, it wasn't the big dogs you had to look out for. It was the little bitty dogs that bite your ankles.
This one would have bit my arm off.
Bit your neck?
Yeah.
Bit my earlobes. So what do we do? How do you start this thing? Okay, how'd you sign up? In case anybody wants to do it, how'd you sign up?
I just went to DoorDash.com and it said become a dasher or start dashing, and you download the app and put your information in. You have to have a driver's license, and
You have to have a driver's license.
I mean, you have to upload your driver's license, sorry. You have to upload a picture. They do a background check that's free, and you actually get the results from that.
Do you does it make sure you have car insurance and stuff?
Nope.
Really? Well. Okay. So then what do you do? Like when you go out the first time, tell them what you do. So it's an app on your phone.
Yeah, it's an app on your phone, and you have to go in and schedule your hours. You can actually start 15 minutes before your scheduled time when you're in the zone, whatever that means.
Wow.
Hey. Didn't even say a bad word.
Did he flip you off?
Yeah.
Wow, he was on our side of the road. Clearly, I had evidence. I was going to turn us into our insurance company. Okay. Anyway, about go ahead on. Other than that, we're good. Everything's fine.
The app. Anyway, the app shows you where the hot zones are, and supposedly if you're near those hot zones when orders come up, you get them. You hit accept, you go pick it up, you go inside and say, I have a DoorDash for little Johnny, and they hand it to you, and you're not supposed to open it and make sure everything's in there. Almost every place I've been to has it folded over and taped with a delivery sticker, or they have the bag tied. So of course, you know, the people get mad when they don't have their order and they message you and say something was missing, and you deliver it, and some of them say hand it to me, and you knock on their door, and some of them say leave it at the door, and you set it at their doorstep and take a picture and hit finish on your app, and you get the money, and you get paid once a week, unless you get the Dasher Direct card, I think it's called, which I just got mine yesterday. And then if you have that, once you get it activated, you can cash out at the end of every day or every couple days or whenever you need the money. Buy groceries, buy gas, go get cash.
I thought we were going to be careful. That car about hit us head on. He was clearly in our lane, just driving down the road.
Just a little bit.
And then beeped and flipped us off because
I blew the horn and she wasn't paying attention.
Because you're in our
I didn't
lane.
have anywhere to go.
I know, it was a bank. Not the money gun. This sounds like so much fun, guys.
I can tell you're excited.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna screw my toilet. I'm here for moral support. And to die with you when we get head on. So where are you going right now?
In the zone.
In the zone?
Yes.
Auto zone, that kind of thing?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. We're going to the zone. How do you know what a zone is?
It shows
It's on your map.
Yeah.
So where you just drive into the area?
Well, it's right up here at Food City.
You park at Food City?
No, that's just when you can.
I don't understand. Okay. Yeah, I see the zone.
Okay, that's what we gotta drive to.
And then you just park somewhere?
You can park or you can drive around. Reagan says if you drive around, you're better off to get orders, but I get them whether I park or drive around.
Can you dash anywhere? Can you go to Sevierville or Pigeon Forge or anywhere?
Hours, yes.
Oh, you would think Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg would get a lot. Reagan said today that she's made $180 something in one day before. So what does it do? Just message you and say, you have a DoorDash order.
It just dings and I'll need to turn that on too. It dings and it shows you where it's at and it tells you how much it's that order's worth. And
Did it tell you how much you'll actually make?
yes. So, you know.
Is Kennedy's college fund worth all this?
I don't know.
Today, probably not. She's being a turd. She's mad because we left her at home with her own dog. Although tomorrow, all day long, she's going to be at ball practice, hitting lessons. What else?
Going to the gym.
Going to the gym, and then something else.
No, that was a 3. She's got a lesson, working out, and practice.
So, she, you know, told me I was going to be watching Flash all day, which I watch Flash all day anyway. I mean,
Yeah,
unless I'm voice-overing, I can watch him. But if I'm voice-overing, that takes about an hour. And I need... Well, I mean, then I could voice over it, then edit it. But I voice over a part and then edit that part and then move on and voice over the next. So, I mean, like if I voice overed and then went in the living room with him and edited, I could. I just can't have him barking and, you know, saying, Mama, feed me, or Mama, I want some hot tamales. Wow. No, he just helped himself. So, somebody commented and said, I hope you're having a great, or no, they sent me a message maybe, I don't remember. It said, I hope you're having a great day, and that Flash hasn't destroyed anything. I was like, it's always a great day when he doesn't destroy anything. Yeah. So.
Did you show him your basket that he's chewed up? Look, there goes Reagan.
Are you serious? She beat us? So here's Reagan dashing. At least I got it. At least I got it and hit her. I want to go to Hobby Lobby. They're closed. Don't look at me like that. Do you ever DoorDash there? So if somebody's working at Hobby Lobby and they're wanting some lunch, could they DoorDash?
Yeah, they can do that.
Okay, so then you would potentially.
Yeah, I was thinking.
So there is a slight chance, if it wasn't past 8 o'clock and Hobby Lobby was open, that we could go to Hobby Lobby. Okay. Or TJ Maxx. Walmart. I don't remember what.
Taking food to the movie theater.
Really?
To a worker. And to the shoe store.
What's the biggest tip you've ever got?
Sunday I got a $30 tip.
A $30 tip?
It was the long one.
They tipped you $30 to bring them their food.
Actually, it was 36 because it was 26 on one and 10 on the other because it was 2 different orders. It was Walgreens and Sonic. But it was also 22 miles one way.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry right now. What's up, girl? What's up? We're top dashers. We're gonna take all your money. Did you pass that car? I got it on camera. He was on our side of the road, flipped us off.
Because I blew my horn at him.
He was about to hit us head on. We're gonna beat you. Okay. Back to our regular scheduled programming. We just riding around, la la la, waiting on our phone to go ding ding ding, you had a DoorDash order. So, okay, this is what I worry about.
She still had that brake light out.
She does. Y'all, like, I know a lot of y'all have probably DoorDash food to your house, but what if it's like a really, really, really nasty car and they've had a dead body in the trunk for 4 days and it's stinking and your bag of food could potentially smell like that? That worries me because, like, I don't like my food messed with. Like, I don't know that I would trust, not that the people would mess with it, but that there's not a roach crawling in your bag from their nasty car.
It's true.
I mean, that's kind of sketchy. Like,
It could be, yeah. If the car's not clean, I mean,
have you?
I'm on right now.
My gosh, you have a brand new Honda Civic, hush. If you all have ever had food DoorDash to your house and it was a super filthy, nasty car, if your food smelled like smoke, yeah, cigarette smoke or something like that, let me know. Or if you have a good DoorDash story, let me know. But she's made, like last week, she made $500. like, what? I'm in the wrong business.
I work my tail off.
I work my tail off. I don't make no $500 a week. But that's pretty good.
But you're putting wear and tear on your car, your tires.
I'm putting wear and tear on my body, on these hands. Scrubbing dishes. Folding all the laundry.
Oh, please. You've done a lot of laundry in a week.
And, what else have I done? Trimming them trees. Gosh, I still got blisters all over my hands for trimming those bushes. And I don't get paid $500 a week. Anyway. Well, when we get our first order, I will let you watch and see how this works. Because, like, seriously, if you're a single mom, you can take your kids, right? Yeah. If you're a single mom, you can take your kids. If you can't afford a babysitter, if you're older and like what if you're old and you have a bad knee, let's say, and you can drive, but you're not able to get in and out of the car. Could you take like somebody with you that could get out and get it and put it on their porch? I mean, like you could make, yeah, you could split the money. You could potentially make extra money. I feel like we're going in circles.
We are. We're going back to this other end.
So, out of the $180 something Reagan made in a day, probably $30 of that's gas. But her car is cheap on gas. She has like a small 4-cylinder. My Bronco would be cheap on gas.
I've gotten better.
Alden's Explorer, like when we had the Explorers, that would have been tough. I mean, it would have been terrible. I mean, it only got like 5 miles per gallon, but.
I think you're bringing me bad luck.
You ain't got an order yet? Well, take me home. Drop me off at the Hobby Lobby. Come back and pick me up.
It's okay. We're making money, not spending.
I got my own money. I pay my bills. My bills are paid. If you know, you know. Guys, this is the most exciting thing I've done in ages. And we've made bank so far.
I made $500 last week. Don't knock it.
Yeah, you made more than I
made almost $400 the week before that, so.
Well, if I count child support.
It's true.
See, you should have popped some babies out. Your ex-husband be giving you weekly, what is it called? Weekly care packages. No, let's not call it that.
I still have to see him, so.
No, you could just mail it.
With a kid, the kid would have to go stay with him.
That is true. My kid can drive, so. I think Alden just likes being around us. We're the cool people. We're the cool people in his life, so he just likes to be around us. So there's the Waffle House. We got anything from them yet?
I've never had anything from them.
The Waffle House, but the Crystals.
I have from the Advanced Auto Parts.
Hardee's, Taco Bell, Dunkin'. Ooh, never mind. We're trying to make money, not spend money. Wendy's, McDonald's, Long John Silver's. If Long John Silver's haven't gave up on their stuff yet, you shouldn't either. Did you read that the other day? I saw it on Facebook. I was like, that is true. McDonald's, Olive Garden, Longhorn, Zaxby's, Little Caesars. I'm out of Subway.
Bamboo Garden. Toro.
Bamboo Garden. What's that?
Chinese place.
You got food from there before? On DoorDash?
See.
Oh. Ding, 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 ding. We can't go to Arby's?
And it's only half a mile delivery for $4.50, so you hit accept.
Oh, that's good.
Half a mile? Yeah.
Arby's on the other end of town.
It's Eastmore's Boulevard.
Oh, we got a new Arby's right here. I've never ate there. I forgot. Okay, screw it. We have an Arby's on this end of town. I don't get out much. There is an Arby's right back here. And we're going to Arby's. Who we taking it to first? See who the dealer is. I ain't taking it to see anybody. Wait, rolling up? No, it's his house.
Yeah.
So it could be.
Drive.
Okay, so can you go in, or can you go through the drive-thru?
No.
Scratch that. I ain't getting out of the car 20 times a day. Scratch that. I'll scrub toilets. I'll scrub toilets for a living.
I'll drive around for a living in the summer. Not for a living, I don't mean like that. I'm not giving up my job.
She's a teacher. Would you rather teach or DoorDash? DoorDash. Although teaching pays more than $500 a week.
This is true.
There's a car up there, Karen.
Listen, Linda.
Orange cream shake. I'd be broke. I'd be owing DoorDash. I'd be DoorDashing to myself. Can you place a DoorDash order to yourself?
Well,
You can't choose your pickup person, can you? Okay. Well, we'll be back with the food. I mean, she'll be back with the food. Good Lord. I think she's in there having to make the sandwich herself. Guys, I'm fixing to call for a welfare check. Like 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, my friend is door dashing and she went into the Arby's and she's not came back and it's been like 3 minutes. Can somebody come check on her? I ain't got the patience for this. Oh. We was fixing to call 911 and have a welfare check brought in on you.
And they put something over the straw to show that you didn't drink their drink.
But, oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then it's all taped shut. Okay, okay. Listen, Reagan said that this might be going to the apartments back here and there's huge potholes and you'll tear your car up if you're not careful. But she said, seriously, if it's where she's thinking there's bad potholes and you'll tear it.
Starting route side drive. Proceed to East Morris Boulevard. Then turn right.
So DoorDash talks to you?
It's my maps.
Oh.
I mean, they give you directions.
Let's go do this. Bidden. Y'all gonna see what a crazy driver she is. And she even look.
Turn right onto
Turn right, turn right, turn right.
Take a sharp right.
Turn right, sharp right, sharp right. So it's not so
At
annoying.
the stop sign, take a sharp right.
Oh
turn
God,
left
she'd get on my
Morris Side
nerves. We ain't even there yet. We're not there yet. That stop sign is 50 feet away. Okay, sharp right, sharp right, sharp right. I shouldn't share that.
Customer requested you leave the order at their door.
Leave at the door. Leave at the door. Work it, girl. What are you taking a picture for? These people got trust issues. Run. You're blocking the intersection. Run. That's illegal parking. You're going to make $5.
Show them. You take a picture.
You make $5. And your ticket for blocking the road is going to be $50. Now where are we going?
You have to wait till it
Oh, God. This is terrible.
Oh, see, look, there's another one.
Where?
See, that's $6.50. Arby's.
$6.50 from Arby's again? Did you have to make your own sandwich when you was in there?
They are slower.
We were fixing to do a welfare check.
It's never ready.
You me go in and get it so it won't be like,
Yeah.
you hungry? I'm thirsty. Lord have mercy. You want to pee in a minute? There ain't no bathroom in this car. Okay, so while you was there making your second sandwich of the night, I was watching YouTube
Actually,
video.
it's chicken nuggets.
They have chicken nuggets at Arby's.
Chicken nuggets, fries, mozzarella sticks, and drink.
Ooh, mozzarella sticks. Oh, good. Hers was like a $3 or $4 order. She was like, I don't take orders that low. She must live in the big city.
Apparently.
Because here in the Morristown, you gotta take the $3 orders. Our neighbors handed Reagan $30 or $20? 20 or $30. She was like, I live right there. I just moved in next to y'all. But I'm door dashing. Over there's the Walmart. Over there's the ball fields. There's the van with the antenna. Lit up. There's Akita. It's so good. It is really good.
Like
that
Bronco.
sounds good too. It does look just like my Bronco.
You just had chicken?
I just ate a few bites because I wanted to give Flash the rest of it. But get this. Tell me this ain't double standard right here. This morning we ordered IHOP and we were going to have it door dashed.
Shut up.
She's like, no, I'll go get it. And it's a good 15 minutes from our house. She was like, no, I'm going to go get it. I'm not paying that DoorDash fee.
Well, the food was more, and then you have to pay a DoorDash fee and tip the driver. I mean, if I was sick or something and couldn't go.
So why do people do this? I mean, I get elderly people, or if you don't have a car or whatever reason, but
Turn
some
right
people
onto
just
Carroll Road.
do it for the convenience and pay more. So you could potentially pay.
I don't want to get out.
That one order was one sandwich and a drink from Arby's.
It was a meal, yeah.
It was a beef and cheddar meal, and it was like $20 on the receipt.
Yeah. And they
In
live
a
right
quarter
behind
mile,
it.
Turn
Yeah, they could have walked.
Yeah.
Literally, it's right across the railroad tracks. Anyway, your half sister's brother. That's not your brother?
Turn right on back circle.
had to
Then
say
the
that.
destination is on your right.
Just riding along in my automobile. Getting close.
I see the blue porch light.
Blue porch light. Now I'm on the door. Ding, ding, ding. We're here. We're here. So how much we made so far? $11.50. Okay, we just literally pulled out of their driveway.
See?
And we got a $10 order. So now we're up to $21. $21.50. Sky is
Get over.
so pretty. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. I'm surprised you can do this.
Well, I get
Because you're so... You can't sit still. So where's this place we're going? Next to the Walmart? And then it's going just right down the road?
About 10 minutes.
Okay. $1 a minute. $60 an hour.